on, it's time for our daily Eurovision moment. If you were with us yesterday or maybe even 2 years ago, you will know that it was always my dream to be one of the presenters of the Eurovision Song Contest. Well, this is me living the dream. The NEB Festival is not just happening here, but all across Europe and beyond. And via a live stream, we will connect with these so-called satellite events to discover inspiring projects that are already happening and implement the new European Bauhaus values. So here we go. We're going to connect with a few European countries. First up, Germany. Are you there? Hello, Germany. Let's see.
Hello, yes, we are there.
Hallo, bist du da? Hallo, guten Morgen. Willkommen.
Hallo.
Hallo, guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning.
It's so
Nice
great
to be
to see
here.
you. You represent RZZ Satellite. Your organization is turning a former stroller or pushchair factory in Zeitz in Deutschland into a live lab for sustainable building and collective living. Can you tell me more about your vision and how that's aligned with the new European Bauhaus values?
Yeah, the vision of the RZZ and of the historic Bauhaus converge above all the holistic understanding of design. And this is not merely about architecture and construction, but about the questions how we as a society want to live together, work, and to shape our environment in the future. The historic Bauhaus emerged during a time of profound social change. The transition to industrial modernity challenged existing ways of living and working and demanded new responses to social, cultural, and design challenges. The Bauhaus saw this transformation as an opportunity to develop new forms of coexisting and design. Also, the RZZ operates within a comparable context of change. Structural change is fundamentally transforming the region while at the same time opening up new possibilities. The former Tekiba site is understood not merely as a place for construction, but as a space for experimentation and learning, where ideas for sustainable living, working, and coexistence can be tested in collaboration with diverse stakeholders and with urban society. The RZZ brings together science, design, and urban society. It promotes sustainable, circular, and collaborative approaches to planning, building, and living, bringing these ideas into everyday life. Both the Bauhaus and the RZZ view change as a creative potential. At the core is the conviction that the future can be actively shaped through our collaborative processes, interdisciplinary cooperation, and the courage to try new approaches.
That sounds amazing. I wish we could all go there now. That's wonderful. And also the space behind you looks beautiful. Thank you so much. It is a former stroller or pushchair factory, and that's quite meaningful, right? It has shaped this place, the industrial history of the city of Zeitz for over a century, I think, and it's quite symbolic of the challenges of structural change in the region. Maybe you can tell us in a few sentences a little bit more about the significance of holding the festival in such a unique heritage complex.
Yes, so the significance of this place unfolds for me in three movements: heritage, rupture, and reinvention. First, heritage. Zeitz is an ancient transformation-tested city, first documented in 967, once a cathedral and residence city, later a major industrial center. For over a century, as you said, under Neta and in Tekiba, this was the largest baby stroller factory in Europe, and one of its most productive. As early as in the 1980s, production here was being automated. So that spirit of innovation is something that we want to pick up today. Second, rupture. This region was shaped by almost 150 years of lignite mining. So after 1990, there was a big break. Not only Tekiba closed, but also Zitza, Simek, and many other plants with them. Now, the coal phase out follows. Zeit carries a double structural change. For many people here, these halls are biographical. Parents and grandparents worked on them. Almost everyone in this region once lay in a Sekiva stroller as a baby. In a very literal sense, the whole region belongs to the Sekiva family. We treat those experiences of loss not as a burden but as a resource. And we see it as our task to give the knowledge of the people here space and resonance. Lastly, reinvention. We reinvent objects, sustainable furniture, material innovations, new ways of integrating renewable energy, and yes, even a prototype of a sustainable baby stroller. Reinvent the building. The former administration block becomes a house of dozens of possibilities. We reinvent the open space, not a manicured park, but something closer as a wild ecosystem combining attractiveness, renewable energy, biodiversity, and participative placemaking. And the most important reinvention is how we live together in sites. Beyond the building project, this is about collaboration, culture, integration of all generations, and addressing loneliness. We plan the area with the citizens through many formats: digital participation, neighborhood walks, playful idea gathering, and even dreaming digitally together. This festival is not an ending, it's a beginning made visible. Many things have been set rolling, like the strollers once built here. Ideas, collaborations, friendships. Now we need to keep pushing. The festival is the snapshot. The transformation continues together in a sustainable and beautiful way.
Indeed. I love that we need to keep pushing. Thank you so much for that beautiful way of explaining to us how you've envisioned this future, especially also with the more social and loneliness and let's say family values that you've embedded. All the best of luck with your amazing work. Vielen Dank from Brussels to Germany. We travel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And you get a round of applause. I hope you can hear that we're all clapping for you. We now travel on to Austria. Here we go. Let's see if we can connect with them. And I'm just hearing in my ear, this is also what happens, of course, when you're in Eurovision. We do not have a connection with Austria at the moment. Maybe we get it later, but for now, we'll move on to our next section. I think, indeed, let's hear in my ear. No Austria for now. So maybe you keep that for later. Thank you so much, Germany. We are now going to welcome a very special guest.